Section 31 of 1000 Things Worth Knowing. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Recording by Betty B. 1000 Things Worth Knowing by Nathaniel C. Fowler, Jr. Newspapers. A newspaper is a periodical issued as often as once a week, and contains the news of the day, either local or general or both. The majority of newspapers are of 4 or 8 pages, but often the number of pages runs as high as 24 or even 72, and occasionally 100 pages are issued at a time. In the United States and Canada, there are published over 2,600 daily newspapers, about 75 tri-weekly, a little less than 650 semi-weekly, considerable more than 17,000 weekly. Of other periodicals, about 60 are published every 2 weeks, somewhat less than 300 semi-monthly, more than 3,000 monthly, about 80 bi-monthly, and less than 250 quarterly. Periodicals published less often than once a week are not considered newspapers, although they may contain news. New York Stock Exchange. A single seat, carrying with it membership in the New York Stock Exchange, has been sold for as much as $96,000, and the lowest price recorded is $49,500. Nicknames of states. Alabama, Cotton State. Alaska, El Dorado of the North. Arkansas, Bear. California, Golden Land. Colorado, Centennial State. Connecticut, Nutmeg. Delaware, Blue Hen and Diamond State. Florida, Gulf and Flowery State. Georgia, Cracker State. Indiana, Hoosier State. Iowa, Hawkeye. Kansas, Prairie. Kentucky, Bluegrass State. Louisiana, Creole State. Maine, Pine Tree State. Maryland, Old Line State. Massachusetts, Old Bay State. Michigan, Lake State. Minnesota, Gopher State. Mississippi, Bayou State. Missouri, Bullion State. Montana, Mountain State. Nebraska, Blackwater State. Nevada, Silver State. New Hampshire, Granite State. New Jersey, Red Mud State. New York, Empire State. North Carolina, Old North State. North Dakota, Cyclone State. Ohio, Buckeye State. Oklahoma, Boomer State. Oregon, Beaver State. Pennsylvania, Keystone State. Rhode Island, Little Rhodey. Tennessee, Old Franklin State. South Carolina, Palmetto State. South Dakota, Blizzard State. Texas, Lone Star State. Utah, Mormon State. Vermont, Green Mountain State. Virginia, Old Dominion. West Virginia, Panhandle State. Wisconsin, Badger State. Nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin is made of common glycerin mixed with strong nitric and sulfuric acids, and is extremely explosive and dangerous. It has to be exploded by concussion or shock, and not by fire. It is used for blasting and other purposes, and occasionally is taken in very small doses as a medicine, but never should be used medicinally except by the advice of a physician who should be present when it is taken. Notes. A note should be signed in ink, but a pencil signature is good in law. A note is not payable on demand unless it so states. A note may be payable to order or to bearer. If payable to order and transferred, it must be endorsed. The endorser of a note is liable for its payment, if the maker of it does not pay it. Each signer of a joint note is liable for the full amount. Notes do not bear interest unless so stated. Value received should be written in every note, but it is not essential. Ocean ownership. The ocean is common property, and no one has any legal title to it, except that each country has jurisdiction over the sea within 3 miles of the shore, but these 3 miles are usually reckoned from promontories, and not necessarily from the coastline, so that a nation may have control of a vast area of water and several hundred miles from shore. End of section 31.